Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel today, and I'm doing something completely different on my channel. I have never done a speed build in The Sims 2 ever. Never done a speed build in The Sims 2. Well, I've never really built a house in The Sims 2 in my entire life of playing The Sims 2. Well, I tried, and then I failed because I tried to build a house in The Sims 2 before, but then I just automatically failed because it just didn't work, and things weren't going so well, and I just gave up. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all my custom content in my game of My Sims 2. So I did, and that was fun. Well, it was fun because my game ran so much better without it. Because literally, when I had all that custom content in my game for Sims 2, I had over 74,000 something of custom content for Sims 2. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? How is this even possible? So, plus when I had that much stuff in my game, it took like an hour for my game to load. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have an hour for my stuff to load like this. I just don't. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna take out my custom content and like just redo it, like start fresh with it. Like I'm gonna have like some stuff in it, but not all, like a whole bunch of stuff, just because I think that I just believe that it's just necessary for me to start over. Plus the stuff that I had before was like 5 to 6 years of collecting custom content for The Sims 2. So yeah, altogether I had over 2,200 worth of custom content for Sims 2. I'm like, okay, I have an addiction. I am crazy. So as you can tell by the title, this is like a modern house build for Sims 2, and it's not no ordinary speed build. Well, technically it kind of is, but I am actually doing the speed build for one of my friends. If you probably already know her anyway, Jessica 92 for a Sims 2 Let's Play that she's doing on her channel, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I asked her, like, well, I said on Twitter that I'm gonna start building houses in The Sims 2. And then she said, oh, do you mind building a house for my family for The Sims 2? Like, you know, I said, sure, why not? Why not do a speed build? And like, I told her I'm gonna be a little bit rusty. I haven't built a house in years. So I'm like, I might as well give it a shot. And I think the end result, it turned out really great. And I do like the fact that, it turned out. So, and Sims 2, it took me a while to get the hang of Sims 2 building again. Plus, I haven't opened my game in like 4 months for Sims 2, and I haven't like really played Sims 2 in like a long time since I played that game. And here's the part where I realized, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I was like thinking, I wasn't thinking at the time when like how big the parking garage space was. I was like, oh well, too late now. I'm not redoing the whole process. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put a fence around that and make it a little bit look cool. And it made it work. It made it work. So I just left it that way. So hopefully, just you can make that work. It was worth it though. And I tried to put all these cheats in. I had to put in the help cheat so many times because I didn't know what cheat to use at all. And I'm like, okay, this is not working. And the reason why I said sped up so fast is because that I feel like that I needed to do that because it was just hard and it took me forever to do it, and it's like about like 800 times the speed of it, and that's why it's just that fast. And also when I was building this house, it took me about like first part it took me about like an hour and 18 minutes to build, like for the first day, because it was pretty late and I had to be up in the morning. So it took me like an hour and a half to build like the exterior of the part and like a few objects into the house just for like placeholders and stuff. So I just had to do that, and it took me about that long to do it. And like for the rest of the build, for like the interior and some more of the exterior, it took me about like an hour and a half, so close to 2 hours. 2 hours and a half of building wise. I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit too fast and like a little bit too repetitive and all that stuff, but not really. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I can't use my alt button. I can't rotate my objects like I want to. And it's like, oh, that's the early development of the Sims 2 game, so can't be really creative with the little stuff. So, and I tried to make like a little balcony type of like thing on top of the outside. Did not work. So I gave up on that dream, and I just literally just crashed and burned. So I just gave him that and removed it. And so the times when I was like, when did I add those flowers? I don't remember that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out what for the fence and I'm gonna build a pool. So I was basically like all over the place with this build just because I was trying to test out things, make sure things were going great, make sure the house had like enough space. And I think this house came out to be like about around close to 100,000 simoleons. So I can't remember what the budget was for her household, but I think once you like sell everything, it will just match up to that price, and hopefully she can be able to afford this house. Hopefully she can. And yeah, I'm thinking once I get better at building wise in The Sims 4, because basically The Sims 4 is basically like The Sims 2, so I'm thinking like it's basically the same without all the customization and stuff, like create a style and rotating objects like I want to. But yeah, and so I was watching her Sims 2 Let's Play while I was building this for a little bit. I was watching like the recent part that she did. I realized that one of her kids aged up into a child, so I thought, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to actually have like a lemonade stand out there just for your Sims to, well, just for her child to actually sell some lemonade during the summertime when they are off on break. But technically, Sims can't have breaks in the summer unless you have a mod, but I don't know. So basically that's what the reason why I put that lemonade stand out there. And that actually came with free time. If you guys do not know, it's the best expansion pack of all time. You can do a fixture upper car and all things like that. And here's the part where I thought I should add a third floor. This took me forever. It took me like 30 minutes to figure out how I'm gonna make this third floor to work, because I know that also in her recent part, they had her Sim was pregnant. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build a third floor just because I can figure out what room I was going to do and like make it work. So I was like, third floor, here we come. Third floor is going to make it work, and I did. So the third floor is basically like the baby room, or you can make it like any other room. So I didn't add a lot of objects upstairs just because it wasn't really necessary to do that. And I thought it was just a great way for you guys to be more creative with the upstairs on what you're going to do. And also, if you guys do not have The Sims 2, when The Sims 2 came out, I basically bought all the expansion packs. I like kept on like buying the expansion packs and sub packs and stuff as they came out. So I basically have everything. But when The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection came out, I immediately uninstalled all my Sims 2 games and got that one. It was basically just for free, just because the Sims team basically sent out on Twitter a free code to amount of people who got that code was able to like a certain time period. Like, they had announced that this code will get you the Sims 2 Ultimate Pack with all the stuff packs, game packs, and whatever packs that came out with the Sims 2. All of them together. And I thought that was pretty cool, and really nice of them to do that. And I really do like that, the fact that they are doing things like that to send out things to the community. So I like the fact that they did that, and I'm glad that I have it, because I have them all, but that was a lot of stuff. I'd rather just have one thing installed with all things in it. But it was a huge file though, but it was totally worth it. So it's currently not available anymore. Can't really download it at all. It was like an old thing that I did last year, and so it's not available anymore. You just have to buy the Sims 2 stuff, the Sims games all by itself, like all the expansion packs and stuff packs, and the base game apparently. So that's what you have to do, unless you find a way in order to have this game like you do something like that. But you do what you do, make it work. So I'm thinking of like, I want to do like a giveaway of Sims 2, because now a lot of people have Sims 2 games, and like that's not very fair to people. It's like, I'd rather just have that, like do a giveaway or something like that. But it's gonna be hard for me to find those to find the Sims 2 games. But I basically found them all. I found all the Sims 2 games, like the expansion packs and stuff packs. I found them all, and on Amazon and eBay. So I might be doing that soon. I'm not really sure when. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it and how much it's gonna cost and all those things like that. And here's the part where I'm thinking like, how is it gonna work? And I decided to just use IKEA stuff. It's actually another stuff pack that came with the game. And as you can see that I'm going back in and out in live mode and buy mode, just because some of the chairs, it goes like, you have to, once you go to live mode, they automatically like scoot in. So I have to do that every now and then, make sure these are placed in the right direction, the right place. And I didn't want to make this house like so busy because it's like a family home. And I felt that it was not needed. And I'm like, So I kind of, I left it open for her to, left it open for Jessica to do what she wants. And I did add some Christmas stuff in here. I did actually add a Christmas tree, and you can see that Rudolph and Santa Claus thing above on that wall. And if I sound stuffed up, I don't know why. I think I'm just stuffed up from like talking so long, and I don't think I took my medicine, so excuse my ugliness. So yeah, this tree came with the holiday celebration stuff pack with The Sims 2, and I really do love it. And I really miss playing The Sims 2 a lot, and I want to make sure that tree at work, so I turned it on, because I love the lights in that game, in The Sims 2. And so basically The Sims 2 and The Sims 4 are basically the same, with the loading screens and like mostly other things as well, but it's basically like almost the same and everything like that. So as you can see, I'm trying to go through all the objects and everything and make sure all things are going great. I'm like, how is that big tree there? And I realized I think I turned on some type of cheat or whatever, or it had something in my game that had that big full-on tree, whatever. I don't have any like object custom content and stuff in my game. Just makeup and hair and everything. So I did take a long pause. I'm like thinking like, what am I gonna do? And I was actually searching up some stuff for it, just because things. So I took a little pause there, and I should be coming like, no, or I'm probably like thinking or something like that. And what am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, here I go. I'm back. I'm like, what was I doing? I can't remember. It's been like a whole day. So I think I was searching up just because videos and like some other builds as well. I think at this moment in time I was watching James Turner, the Sim Supply's video of his Tropical Getaway, I think that was the build was called, of his Sims 2 thing. And I'm like, okay, that sounds so cool. Might watch that for inspiration. And I did actually use constrained floor elevation with this build because I wanted to test out how it was going to work and how it was going to look. And as you can saw in the beginning of the video, it turned out terrible. So I left it alone. I wasn't going to redo the whole thing, so I just left it alone. And as well, when I was watching Jessica's video, I saw that she had some cats and she adopted a dog. So I just left a few cat litter boxes around the house. I think I added like 2 in this bathroom, and as well as probably 1 or 2 upstairs. And then I think she also adopted a dog. So I did add a few beds around the house for cats and dogs. Cat and Dog. If you remember that show, comment down below if you know Cat and Dog. Best show ever. And so for this master bedroom, I know it's not big. I don't know why I didn't make it big enough, but it's a start. But you can do a whole lot of stuff in this house. You can basically expand on the top floor, or you can add more room into the backyard. Just make sure you are not don't mess up the constrained floor elevation, because your house will be literally messed up if you basically use the second floor of this house, like in the middle floor. Technically, if you use that, then it's gonna be like messed up. But yeah. So be careful on the middle floor of this house if you are considering to renovate this house or build more or add on to it. So basically, you can add more levels to this house if you want, or add more rooms to the upstairs, or demolish this whole lot if you want to, or build different stuff. So I will actually be building new houses in The Sims 2, just for the sake of purposes, because I want to build more in The Sims 2 and get my building skills more intact before I start doing Let's Plays in The Sims 2 again, because I feel like that it's much needed for me to practice my building skills and get better at stuff. Because Sims 4, I think I'm quite handy with The Sims 4 right now with building wise, but I technically want to build more stuff. So for my next speed build in The Sims 2, I might do actually a Tudor style house, because since The Sims 4 Get Together came out, I think that'd be really cool to do a Tudor house in The Sims 2. So since they have that, because it's actually one of the towns that they had in The Sims, what's it called? Sims. It's one of the towns that they had in Sims 2 that was inspired European wise, so that's what I think it came out the way it was. And currently rendering a video while you're watching this. I'm actually rendering Get Together, part number 7, and it's, let me tell you, that part is messed up. Messed up. You guys are crazy. The suggestions that you leave are hilarious, but I love it. I love it to death, and it's like 11:12 right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, haven't uploaded a video in like all day long, so I gotta figure out that situation, and I might thinking of doing something else. So here's a little bedroom that I love to death, and it's like a little space adventure type of room, so it looks really nice, and I really do love it, this room. Most favorite room in my entire life. And I think that since they have like a dog, I feel like that having like a pet bed inside the boy's bedroom will be kind of cool, and called Man's Best Friend. So good job on you, Jessica, for adopting a dog. So yeah, I really do like this room, and it looks really nice. And I'm actually moving to the bathroom right now, trying to figure out what stuff I want to use. I currently actually use the same stuff from the other bathrooms into this bathroom just because it was much easier, and not a lot of like stuff I did not put oh my gosh. I did not put a lot of stuff into this bathroom just because the sake of purposes of money, and I just didn't feel like it was really needed, so I left it alone. And I did add a cat box or 2. Did I add 1 or 2? Nope, I just added 1 to this bathroom, and I think I just added something else. So I'm adding lights everywhere around the house to make sure it's lit up, and I think I'm getting close to the end of this build. It's about 21 minutes long so far, and I'm just adding some random stuff for the kids, for the baby. Once they have her sim has a child, they'll be able to have a toddler and a baby and all other things like that. So I'm just adding like the final touches to this house, adding the backyard necessary things for this build. I got a playpen, and then like a swing and a jungle gym, and I did add those like plant things just in case if your sim wants to actually what's it called, make something out of it. I think I added it back once like near the end of this build, but I don't think I did because no, I think I did. I can't remember what I did. It's been like too long. It's only been like an hour since I like finished this build already, so sucks to be me. Sucks to have a short memory. So what am I else that I'm doing? Oh yeah, I'm adding some stuff into this patio, this balcony right here from the master bedroom, just to make sure everything looks nice. And man, I wish the Sims 2 had like something like, I know that they won't add any other things to the Sims 2 at all, or update the game because it's really old, and I don't think they would do that stuff anyway. But what I really think that they should have done, but I think it was like early development anyway, and they weren't thinking about that at the time. I would think that they should have like done like, you know how like in the Sims 2 and like the Sims 3 and the Sims 4, where you can like have like connect the stuff like not on the grid, like you know what I mean, like you can like make it like the pathway look a little bit more better and like more realistic kind of way. If you know, like my Sims 4 builds, I have all those rocks all like connected together. I wish they had in the Sims 2, but I don't think they will do that. But oh well, too late now. Sucks to be me when I'm late on things. But hopefully they will do that in the Sims 4. Like, well, I think they're gonna make a Sims 5. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm getting way ahead of myself with planning out things like I'm crazy. So yeah, here's the part where I added those plant ground things. So yeah, your sim can actually plant some stuff, and I did have like a sim right there. And if you guys do not know how to install lots in the Sims 2, I will make a tutorial about that for you guys to make sure you understand how to install these houses make sure how to install these houses properly, and so you can make sure you have these things together. And I think if you don't have, like if you have the regular Sims 2, like not the Ultimate Collection, if you don't have like the Ultimate Collection, or you don't have all like the stuff packs and expansion packs, I think that you won't be able to download it because it won't work in your game. And here we are, guys, in the screenshots of this house, and I did the house looks a lot better, and you can see that little thing at the corner. I used Fraps to take the screenshots, and yeah, that was a bummer. So we're getting close to the end of this build, so yeah, I really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this build right here. Go ahead and comment down below all your thoughts and suggestions for future builds and everything like that. The download link is in the description below, and I hope you guys will have a wonderful day, and I messed up those oven mitts, and I will see you guys all in my very next build. And yeah, comment down below on what kind of stuff I should build next in the Sims 2 and Sims 4, maybe Sims 3, I'm not really sure. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys on the next video, and thumbs up for more Sims 2 builds, and have a wonderful day. And I will link Jessica's videos and her channel down below for you guys to check out. And yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!